Hello there, YouTube friends. Dustin Bellinger here, and coming back again with another pickup from my slab sale funds, and got it right out there for you. It's a 1907, 1909 Deech postcards, and it's a player that is kind of special to me, and I didn't have a great example of his in my Hall of Fame collection, and so I was really made it a priority here when I had my infusion of funds to try and target something of his. And so I present to you, this would be Wahoo Sam Crawford. And you can see there, this is an authentic, but even nevertheless, great or not, it's a very nice looking card, and it's a solo card. The other card I had for Crawford only had him appearing on the center panel of Mecha Double Folder. So, it has two single players that are featured on each end, and then the middle panel is a picture of some sort, and he was featured in that picture. And so it doesn't even really show up as being one of his cards on a lot of checklists and things like that, but it was what I could get for him at the time. And so now I'm like, to be able to get a solo card of him is a big deal for me. Now, this here is being a postcard. Thought it would be kind of fun to share, how this was written. And it looks like a Mr. J.W. Miller, who was apparently from Cologne, Michigan. And, best guess, maybe he was a business traveler or something along those lines. It would seem that he probably took this postcard with him in 1908 from his home in Michigan, or maybe picked it up at the airport or something like that. But when he arrived in Chicago, he wrote a short little note and mailed it to his wife here that says, "Well, we are in Chicago and are all right, from J.W. Miller." Obviously, Mr. Miller was a very verbose and affectionate sort when sending to Mrs. J.W. Miller, Cologne, Michigan. But just kind of a little time capsule there into somebody's life. And it's kind of cool to think, somebody kept this postcard, after that, whether it was his wife, and she was sentimental about, his heartfelt and affectionate declarations of love and adoration, or if he kept it when he got home, being a sports fan, and held on to it. But, somebody kept this for a number of years, and likely when they pass, somebody else acquired it and has kept it. Because, this thing that just started out as, hey, I made it and I'm home because a long distance phone call was prohibitively expensive, and perhaps they didn't even own a phone. This couple, was just his way to let her know that he had arrived safely to his destination. And depending on how long he was gone, who knows, maybe maybe he arrived back home from Chicago before the postcard even arrived in the mail. But just something that somebody did to say, hey, we're safe, and a little, just a little bit of a time capsule to a different time, different place that extends past sports even. It's like we look at this kind of item as, a sports card and things that it represents there, but the back, it's got its own completely different story separate from sports, which is kind of cool. And it's one of the things. Wife was looking at this and she was like, "Man, that's just kind of cool to think that somebody saved that." And it definitely got me thinking down that same path, and why I spent almost as much time talking about the back of this postcard as I have the front, even though the front is outstanding and definitely something that I'm proud to have added to my collection. Anyway, I don't have anything else to share from things that have arrived from my sale funds yet. I do have a very big Hall of Fame autograph that I'm hoping arrives in the mail today. Fingers crossed. I've also got another auction win that should be coming soon. I'm waiting for that one to arrive as well to show that one to you. That is another big addition to my type collection. It's kind of I would say it's a common type of card as far as the catalog number, but it is a very rare variation, I guess you could say, of it. Anyway, look forward to showing those things to you when they come in, and I'll talk to you all later. Merry Christmas, everyone. Bye now.